their website it's called the SB12 or the W452. If you look up SB12 table saws though, you'll see there's a few different ones. They've got different stickers on the side, but they're all essentially this model as far as I could tell. It just happened to be that Hafco was the only one in Victoria that I could get it from. Definitely when you build it, make sure you've got someone to help you. It's very heavy. I think the box is about 130 kilos, but it feels like it's about 290. It's very heavy. I did manage to put it together on my own, but I probably shouldn't have. I hurt my back and I probably could have destroyed the whole thing. So it was a stupid thing to do, but I guess I was excited. The fence on it is pretty good actually. It slides, fairly easily, and when you lock it locks down very firm and at 90 degrees. The guide on it is very clear and easy to use, so you know exactly where you are. And the micro adjuster on the bottom is really handy as well. It's pretty good. I must admit, I was surprised to see how flat the table was. It's a cast iron table. Both the wings are supported by about 3 screws, I think. And once I put them in, the table was perfectly level. I didn't really have to play with it to go up and down. That was impressive. And this is the cut with the included blade in cypress, and I don't know, I think it's pretty good. That's quite smooth on the end there. I guess most people will be taking the blade guard off. I know I will be too. It's a bit disappointing that it's so hard to remove and to take off. Like, you've got to pretty much take the blade out and get your arms stuck down in the hole and try and undo 2 little screws. It's a bit of a task. It probably could have been thought out a little bit better. One thing I've noticed with these anti-kickback calls, you can't lock them up, so you have to use them if you're going to have the blade guard on. And if you're using them and you put some soft pine through, the downward pressure actually scratches the wood. So you probably can't see it on camera, but that's going to have to be sanded pretty roughly to get that out of there now. Now, it is a 12-inch table saw, but the most dangerous part on it is not the blade. The most dangerous part is this. There's no capping on this rail that the fence slides on, and it is incredibly painful. I've got scratches all over my back and my arms from walking past and not taking notice of where that is. So normally I'll keep a cloth wrapped up over that, but I'll probably make some sort of capping myself and put it on there. It is very painful. The miter gauge could be better. It's to make a 90-degree cut, I've actually got to put this on about 1.5 degrees just because all of the markings are completely off. It's just not the best miter gauge. You'd probably want to go buy an aftermarket one. I'm not sure if it's normal, but when I bought it, the tabletop was actually quite greasy and sticky. It took a while to clean that up. I had to use methylated spirits and scrubbed it for a while, and then eventually I went and got the sander and put some fine sandpaper on there to sort of clean it up that way. Now it's not sticky anymore, but it's not exactly sort of smooth and polished, so I'll probably buy some sort of product to rub into that and see if I can make it a little bit more slippery. So I bought this one from Hare&Forbes Machinery House. I think they're called Hafco online. I'll put a link down below. It's on their website. It's called the W452 SB12 table saw. The SB12, if you look it up, you'll be able to find other stores in Australia that stock it, and they put different stickers on the side. So I assume it's just some sort of generic Chinese brand that they just pump out heaps of these and send them all over the world. It works not bad. So I bought it about 3 months ago and I paid $900. It was on sale at the time. I think the price has gone up to about $1,050 now, but when they have a sale it comes down to about $950. All in all, yeah, I'd recommend it. It's pretty good. It's probably the best, it's the best I could find in Australia for under $1,000. The next model was about $700 or $750. Can't remember the brand, but it wasn't as big. It was only a 10-inch blade. It wasn't as wide on the wings of the table. The motor wasn't as good. So this one, it's a pretty good one. The motor's 3 horsepower. It does require a 15 amp fuse in your house, so be aware of that. I did have to get my garage rewired for it. I've got no problems recommending it. It works well. I've only had it for a few months, but it seems like it's a pretty good saw. Definitely for the price, it's the best value you can find, or the best value that I could find in Australia, which we're not really spoiled for choice over here, I guess. That's about it, yeah. Buy it if you want one.